A woman claiming to be a psychic will spend 5 years behind bars for stealing thousands of dollars from her clients. Nancy Marks told her victims she needed their cash and credit card numbers so she could draw out their bad energy. Well, in December, a jury in Boulder found Marks guilty on 14 counts of fraud and tax evasion. CBS 4's Sean Boyd reporting tonight from Boulder County. Sean, we heard from one of the victims at that sentencing today.
Jim, one of 7 who helped convict her, he told the judge Nancy Marks had put him in a state of debt he didn't know was possible. As part of her sentence, she will need to pay her victims back. Prosecutors say she stole more than $300,000. They hope the prison sentence sends a message to scam artists that they won't get away with their cons here.
People never give up to you. Leave a person alone.
Nancy Marks would have you believe she's the victim, but prosecutors say the 52-year-old ran this psychic business in Lafayette that scammed people out of hundreds of thousands of dollars. People who prosecutors say were all in dark places in their lives.
One of our victims had a son who was thought that he was going to be dying within less than a year. And all of them were desperate. She in particular was desperate to find some way to try to save him.
Deputy District Attorney Mike Foote told the judge Mark's fraud was deliberate. She groomed her victims, he says, then ruined their lives, convincing them to turn over cash, bank account numbers, and credit cards so she could scare the evil out of them. Foote told the judge the only way to protect the community from Marks was to put her in prison.
We think that she's shown no remorse whatsoever for what she did, and she would continue to do the same thing if given the opportunities.
I think the sentence is over the top because I really think that the victims in this case were complicit.
Defense attorney Stanley Marks said the victims may have been duped, but no one held a gun to their head. He argued for probation in exchange for restitution.
We offered to make these people whole.
But prosecutors said it was too little too late for that.
Many of them have been ruined.
There will be a hearing later to determine the exact restitution. Mark's attorney told me they will appeal. He claims the jury was tainted when prosecutors said at one point during trial that Marks was a liar. She did not testify at her sentencing hearing today. The judge gave her until Tuesday to get her affairs in order and report to prison. We're live in Boulder. Sean Boyd, CBS 4 News.
Sean, thanks. And Marks was right. We never give up.